A useful tool that I've built myself to help when I cut sandpaper is this sandpaper cutter. I got the idea from watching Ron Hazelton in one of his videos. And what this is, it's a sheet of plywood. It's about a foot by 10 inches. It's got a hacksaw blade here and two strips of plywood. One end is screwed down to the plywood, and it's got these two hinges on it. And so what this does is it allows me to cut any sheet of sandpaper into equal halves and then quarters very simply. So in order to use it, what I do is I have this flipped up. I have my sandpaper, and the sandpaper just gets slipped under the hacksaw blade. As you can see, there's little tufts of cardboard here. I've had to do that so that it keeps the hacksaw blade up just a bit so that it doesn't interfere. The hacksaw blade isn't too tight to the plywood, so I can't get my sandpaper under it easily. So what you do is then you pull this thing down, and that is what holds the sandpaper down. And then I just take this and just like that, and it cuts it no problem. One easy stroke, I've cut that sheet of sandpaper in half. So now if I want it in quarters, which is what most of the time you want to do, I just put it in. Once again, just sort of straight. Okay, so then you put it in the other side, hold this down. There you go again. And now you have your sandpaper in quarters. And now you can fold it in thirds. And now what you have is a sanding surface that can be easily used to sand the tops of dressers or whatever you're trying to do.